Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you on Casey Outside here. We got a rainy Saturday. The KLE500 sitting in the shop here. So I did a couple things this morning. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some paint protection film on the gas tank right down through here where my Tusk tank bag sits. What I did is I kind of put my bag up here, figured out where it would sit, laid probably about 3 layers of masking tape here to lay out my pattern. Now you can see right here, I'm gonna, the tape goes beyond this point, but I'm gonna cut it right around here, the paint protection film right in here, because my bag lays here, then the straps will kind of be in this area going over this compound curve, and I'll probably put just a separate little piece of paint protection film right in here where the strap is going to lay. But I just want to get this one larger piece on here. You could of course lay this tape out and do one large piece the whole way around, even around the whole cap if you wanted to. That's perfectly fine. You could put PPF over this whole tank if you wanted to. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to peel this off. I'm going to bring it over here and put it on my hunk of PPF. Now this PPF, you can get this on eBay and Amazon. You can order, you know, a 12-inch by 12-inch square, a 2-foot by 2-foot square, whatever you prefer. I happen to have a large roll of it here since I kind of deal with this stuff all the time. So that's what I have. This is OraGuard is what this is here, Stone Guard film. That's what I'm using. So I'm going to peel this off gently. You want to put several layers of the tape on here so that when you peel it, it kind of all stays together and stays intact, and it won't, hopefully it doesn't stretch out on you. Then you can take it off of here and you can lay it on here. Of course, it's going to stick on here. You'll have to peel it off after you cut through the PPF, or you can even take this, peel it off, then you can stick this on like a piece of paper, and then you could put it on your, that way it doesn't stick to your PPF. I may go ahead and do that, I'm not sure, but I'm going to do here. Or you can reverse it on the back of your PPF. You can turn your PPF over, you can stick it on the back, and of course when you cut it out and flip it over, it's going to be that pattern. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and get this peeled off gently if I can here. Let's see if I can get it started. It's always kind of tough getting it going. You don't got to worry about it being particular. This is kind of just a template. I mean, you can change the way you want to cut once you lay it out in the PPF. See what happens here. See how like one of my first sections of tape doesn't want to come up. So you got to kind of get everything going here and lifting with you. I don't got like long lady fingernails, so I can't get in there and get it. This tape is not, if you use good quality 3M tape, it will stick to itself a lot better. This is just like cheap surplus store tape, so that's going to be probably my downfall here with doing this. Like you can see, there's a piece there not wanting to come up. But if you use good 3M tape, it will all stick to itself and come up fairly easily. And like I said, on the corners in these areas, it's not a big deal because you can change your cut when you have it on the film. It's just the whole trying to make sure everything comes up as you're peeling. I'm going to try to sit this camera down here. Hopefully it doesn't fall. You'll know if it goes crashing. Just got to keep an eye and make sure it's peeling all your layers up. You can also just if you have some pre-mask you lay down, or just lay some paper on there and make a little template, or just measure it and cut a square out if you're only putting a square on. Okay, so there I got that off. Okay, so I got my piece of PPF here, and I am just going to stick this down on here like this. And then with a sharp knife, you're just going to want to make sure you push down good and hard. Have something hard to cut on. I'm not going to worry about cutting the curves right now. I'm just cutting them at a 90-degree angle. Can always keep these extra pieces, because I'll definitely be able to use them on the bike somewhere else, or for the straps where they go in front of the tank. Okay, now you got to peel your tape off of PPF, and then you can kind of come in here and make some round corners. You don't want 90-degree corners because they'll tend to peel up. Okay, so I got that piece there. Now you'll need some type of application fluid. You can use dishwashing liquid, a little bit in some water. This is actually application fluid for doing decals and PPF. Make sure there is no dirt. You might want to take a tack rag, because static will keep pulling dirt onto here. You want to do the best you can to get the dirt out. And then what I do before I peel it, to help me situate the film, I actually put little tabs on here. Like that. Get this good and saturated. You also need a squeegee. You want a squeegee like this that has some type of soft velvet on the side so you don't scratch your PPF. You want to get your PPF started here. Peel that off. Now try to get this to where you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to squirt some lubricant on the PPF itself too. Get it on there where you think you want it, and Whoa, you gotta watch it'll slide like that. When you're trying to get the initial squeegee on a small piece like this. But always start from the middle, out. And I will probably have to use some heat up around here, in on these edges, once I get the initial stick done here. I'll peel this tape off now, because you can't squeegee it down properly with that tape on it. Just gotta squeegee and squeegee and squeegee and keep working that out. The heat gun will help it conform and help you also. It'll dry the liquid out of it. I'm just going to wipe some of this liquid off so it's out of the way. Get a heat gun. You guys watch my channel, you know I never have all my supplies ready to go when I start a job. All right, there you go, it's on. And my install is far from perfect. I am not a PPF guru, but I got it on. You see me, just take your time, put the heat gun on low, working on the curve. If you're putting on somewhere flat, you don't even need a heat gun. You can just squeegee it out and you're gonna be good to go. But these little compound curves here and stuff, you gotta heat it to get over them and up around the area here on the gas tank. But just take your time. Even with, you might wanna put a little bit of moisture on this felt squeegee, but even with this squeegee, when you're squeegeeing, there's a chance you're gonna get some marks on this and you're gonna have some little scratches. You can actually use your heat gun and heat it up a little bit, it'll take those out. Some guys, the professionals, will use a torch and they can take a torch like over it and it'll kind of melt them away. So that's what I'm gonna end with right now. And of course my tank bag will sit right on that paint protection film, plus there's a little bit extra out here. And like I said, my front straps, they will go right in there, and I'm going to put just a couple little strips on each side, one strip there, one on the other, just to protect against those, and then we'll be good to go. And even down here, you see where the back was going to come down across the gray here. I'm probably going to put a strip somewhere in this area to kind of help with that. This doesn't concern me as much. I mean, this is all painted, but you just tend to scratch your tank more. Sometimes you got a coat or some zipper or something dangling here, you can scratch it, or you're pumping gas and you hit the nozzle. This doesn't concern me as much because this is painted, so I can buff this out, like if it would get like a little bit of scratching on it or something from the strap, but I may put a piece there too. So, hope that gives some of you guys an idea. If you want to protect against scratches, remember to like, subscribe, share, comment if you got a different technique or you use something else in there to protect your tank. Let guys know so they can get protection on their tank. We'll catch you next time.